This is the National Video Journalist Network.
Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and this group of high school students have been up since 7 a.m. competing in a Code-A-Thon.
They stay here the entire weekend. They come on Friday night, they arrive around 3:30, and they leave at 4:30 on Sunday. They have to come up with a conceptual business idea that solves a social good.
Keeping the group together for 48 hours is key to the program's success.
When these students come together as a team, you want to keep them connected. There's some risk that maybe somebody doesn't come back. Maybe they, don't come back because they didn't get comfortable yet with their team and they're feeling a little awkward. And it's too easy for them to kind of say, oh, I'm out. So if they know they're here for the whole time, they can't escape that. They have to kind of figure out how to work together.
The Code-A-Thon is happening simultaneously in 4 locations around the world: Darby, Pennsylvania, Harlem, New York, Perth, Australia, and Westbury, New York. The teams are scientifically assembled by We Connect the Dots so that they are balanced in skill and experience.
They don't know who these other kids are. They've never met them in some cases. And so we do a lot of team building, mind mapping, getting them kind of bonded with each other. They share what they care about as a team. And then they take that and they look at the connections. Well, if you care about that, I care about that, we all care about the same topic, let's do something about that. And by tomorrow afternoon, they have to have their website done. And again, what you see these kids produce in 48 hours is amazing.
What's more amazing is that not all the students have coding experience.
A lot of these students have never programmed before, they've never coded before, and as they learn on their own, they're teaching each other. And so my job is just to make sure that they have this kind of environment. They come in and you see that sense of unease, the mystery, what am I getting myself into? And by the time they leave, you just see it in their eyes. It's this measure of growth, this measure of maturity that they have that they didn't have before.
You get immersed into coding. You have 48 hours, you do nothing but code. But because you're doing it with other people, there's a certain camaraderie that comes with that. It's not just about coding, it's also about learning to work with teams, learning how to work with other people.
I'm not much of a person that likes to work in group projects, but it's actually working out really well because I have a group that works well. We work well with each other, and I don't really have experiences like that in school. So it's nice to be in a group where everybody works and everybody does their part.
Well, before this at school, we'd code games and stuff for fun and for a class called Science Research. I've learned a lot. All 4 of our group members, we're all taking things into our own hands. If there's a question, we'll all ask each other, and then we'll come with an answer.
We're trying to give validity to different types of charities and make sure that the money that comes to charities goes to where it's supposed to be. It's really fun. I've never known Robbie before in my life, but we're almost like best friends now.
I learned a lot more than I thought I would. It was the mind mapping thing that we did to get to know each other, so it made it a lot more fun and easier to meet people. I'm very shy, so this helps me a lot, I guess, because I've never approached people as in doing something like that before.
I'm a student ambassador, so this is my 3rd event with We Connect the Dots. I saw how Laurie taught the students to connect science, technology, especially my favorite, math, and engineering, and all these cool aspects together. And I thought that was very important, especially as a future educator. So I decided that I wanted to do something like that, and I continue doing it, so that's why I'm here.
To encourage support from the adults, Laurie invites parents and community members to participate in the Code-A-Thons.
We spend a lot of time going to sports activities and getting kids going with soccer and baseball, whatever it is. But when it comes to intellectually empowering our students, our parents don't get as involved. Right now, the gentleman that we had this morning that was part of our exercise, Maestro, he's actually sitting down learning to code with the students. And it's about learning together.
I like what the kids are doing. Science, engineering, math. That is something I've always been interested in. So basically, even though I'm here to help the kids, learn about stretching, I'm also a student of the students.